NBA facts that sound fake but are actually true, part 6. The Big E, Elvin Hayes, played exactly 50,000 career minutes on the nose. For 10 straight NBA Finals from 1994 to 2003, the champs either had Steve Kerr or Robert Horry on their rosters. John Stockton only made 2 All-NBA first teams, which is kinda crazy to think about when you consider the fact that he won an assist champion 9 times, a steals champion 2 times, and played all regular season games for 17 different seasons out of a total of 19. When LeBron James was an 18-year-old in high school, he was offered $10 million by Reebok on the spot under the condition that he would not speak with Nike or Adidas at all. He turned down that Reebok offer and later signed a $90 million deal with Nike, making $80 million more dollars. The Baltimore Bullets once made the playoffs with a record of 16-54. That's a win percentage of 22.9%. Now this was the 52-53 season, and 8 out of a total of 10 teams made the playoffs, but it's still pretty crazy to make the postseason with such a poor record. Devin Durant and Kevin Durant sound the same, but they are polar opposites. Devin averaged 5 points per game and had a negative win share. Kevin averages 27 points per game and has 161.2 win shares and counting. Wilt Chamberlain went on to play professional volleyball after he retired from basketball. Wilt also did not lead the league in playoff scoring the year he averaged 50 points per game. In the playoffs, he was second place with 420 points. Elgin Baylor was first place with 502 postseason points. The Lakers played 13 games and the Warriors only played 12 postseason games. Elgin averaged 38.4 in that postseason. Wilt averaged 35.3. Rest in peace to both legends. The Toronto Raptors were almost called the Toronto Beavers. There have only been 2 Christmas Eve NBA games played on December 24th so far in NBA history. That is the 1960 game between the Pistons and Celtics, and the 1967 game between the Supersonics and San Francisco Warriors. Michael Jordan beat the most 60-win playoff teams in playoff history. He's beaten a total of 7 60-win postseason teams, and he never had a Game 7 against any of them. His record is 7-2 against all 9 teams with 60 wins from the years 1985 through 1998 in the postseason. And you can technically say that he was undefeated during his prime in the 90s, as his only 2 losses come from the 80s while he was super young. For comparison, LeBron James is 3-5 with a losing record against 60-win teams so far in the postseason. Magic Johnson also has a losing record against 60-win playoff teams with a record of 2-4. Kobe's record is 2-5. Tim Duncan is 3-3 with a flat 500 record. Shaq is 4-4, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is 1-5. Of all these potential GOATs, only one of them has a record over 500, and that's Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Bruce Bowen once led the league with the highest three-point percentage in the 2002-03 NBA season, going 44.1% from beyond the arc. During this very same season, he was a 40.4% free throw shooter. He was more accurate at hitting threes than free throws. This is somewhat similar for his entire career, as for his overall career, he's a 57.5% free throw shooter, but a 39.3% three-point shooter. In 2007, a Kobe and LeBron trade was discussed. After Kobe requested a trade, the Lakers reached out to the Cavaliers and offered a 1-for-1 Kobe for LeBron swap. Cleveland declined, then counter-offered with anyone on their roster not named LeBron James. The Lakers immediately declined that without hesitation, and the rest is history. Back in 2020, Gilbert Arenas won $300,000 in the California lottery after a homeless man predicted his win. Arenas was going to give the man $5, saying he only had 10 but was willing to split it in half. The man told Arenas to keep all 10 since he would need that amount for gas, and then to return with 20 because he knew Gilbert was going to win the lottery, and he was right. Arena pocketed the second place prize of $300,000, but he would have received $248 million if he had the mega number 5. And there was also a chance that Arena would have never even bought this ticket. The store owner, who knew Arenas was a regular customer, bought the ticket on Arenas' behalf because Gilbert actually missed the deadline to buy the ticket in person, but he still won the $300,000 prize. After Gilbert found out he won, he returned to the man who predicted his win to give him an undisclosed amount of money for his support. So here were NBA facts that sound fake but are actually true, part 6. Let me know if you want to see a part 7, and I'll have that done by 11. Don't forget to dunk on that like button and subscribe with notifications turned on. I'm Rebound Rewind, and I'll fast forward to you later.